Alright, it's going to be a quick video. There's going to be people coming in and out. I've got a lot of stuff strewn out back here now. It's kind of messy. Y'all just have to deal with that. But right now, Toshiba laptop just came in. It's got DC jack problem. I'm not sure if y'all can actually see that, but it is plenty well tore up in there. So, yeah, excuse me, missing teeth. But more or less, he's having a hard time keeping it charged because if he moves it slightly, it powers off and everything else. He said he also has a few viruses on there, so we'll be doing a virus cleanup as well. Here's the laptop. It does work. There's very little wrong with it, except it does have to be completely opened up to get that DC jack out. Hopefully, I've got one in stock. If I don't, I'll just have to rig it up to where he can actually use it for now, and then when the DC jack comes in, I'll take it back apart, put it all together. But for now, let's go ahead and get started. All right, bubble wrap. And just for my purposes, this is video number 6 for the website. All right, here we go. Ha, pretty sure I got one right there. Best way to test that, you guys are familiar with this, you've seen it in my other videos, little voltmeter. I'm running it on ohms right now just to test the signal. So I'm going to see if this signal's going through this DC jack. If it is, we can probably use it. I believe this DC jack come out of a Toshiba that I scrapped out a long time ago. Good there. Let's see, how am I going to test that? Technically, I'm not. Just to voltmeter it. Okay, now I'm switching over to volts. So I test the center pin, which is when it's put together naturally is covered up. And it's reading. This DC jack will work, so it looks like I do have one in stock. Sissy Bear?
Yeah?
I'm recording right now, so try to keep it down. So you can come in and do whatever you need to do, babe. Well, then come on. Did you have fun at school today?
No.
Yeah? Did you learn anything specific?
A little.
A little?
A little bit of stuff that was new, but a lot of stuff was old.
Oh, okay. Old stuff, huh? Pulling the hard drive out. Just lost it off in there. I'll have to get that here out in a second. See, we've got 2 gigabytes, 800 megahertz. Good call. So that's PC 6800. Okay. Six F. Reason being, I'm in such a hurry on this laptop, so I've got 5 hours to finish it. Fella told me to take my time and everything, but you know, that's just me. I want to get it done as soon as possible. He's also offered me a pretty good advertisement deal on all this. So I imagine if I do a good job, he likes it. Well, work out better for both of us. Which, not to be conceited, but I guess I kind of am. I'm gonna do a good job of it, and he is going to like it. But that's besides the point. They always do. Okay. That's a broken screw. And let's get these out. Okay, I do believe that is all of them. Oh, no, it's not. There's 3 more right there. There's always them sneakers. Starting to run out of room to work here. I got like 6 projects going on right now. Yeah, ain't fun. But now we're going to take the keyboard off. One thing I will say, you can see by these speakers on here, Toshiba does use good audio. They usually go with JBL or something like that. This one's called a Harman Kardon. They do pretty good. They like their audio. All on Toshibas though, I'm not real fond of Toshibas on their failure rates, because relatively out of every vendor out there, they have quite high failure rates compared to everybody else. But hey, sometimes you got to get what you got to get. That's the way it goes. I will still fix them. Okay, and there is one screw that was broke off on the inside, on this side over here, so I'm going to go ahead and get that off. May not be able to put it back in after it's all said and done. Feels like. Nope, it's already out. Okay. There's the bezel, top bezel. Alright, fairly easy DC jack, and it looks identical to the one that I've got. Over here in this corner, it's in pretty bad shape. These are actually have a defect in them, where basically, if I could show it to you, let me get this other one. Just about all laptops that use this kind of a assembly here, or they tied these directly onto the board. You'd have to weld them off the board if you had a problem. They got smarter and they decided they'd just go ahead and tie it to a cord and give it a quick connect. That was a lot better, except if you look right here, you'll see these grooves on the side. They slide that down onto two pieces of plastic that fit in them grooves, and then that's what holds it in place. Well, what's happening now is them pieces of plastic that slide in the sides to hold it in place like that, they break off, and then next thing you know, the DC jack just basically sinks into the case. What I'm actually going to do, it doesn't look like that. Well, it is starting to happen on this one. I can see the cracks in the plastic. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, yeah, that's a bad DC jack. Let me pull this out and let you guys see that. So there you go. And as I tell you, you could look right there and see a big old chunk of the plastic missing. It is no longer squared off. So this guy's been working real hard to get his machine going, and every time he bumps it, it loses connection and just basically kaputs. So what I'm going to end up doing is replacing it with this one, and then I am going to actually, sorry to say it, but trust me when I say it works, I am going to hot glue this sucker into its position right there. It will never move after that's all said and done. Somebody has to get it out. All they do is apply a little bit of heat to where the gets good and warm, falls right out. Let me get my hot glue gun. I'm where I need to be right now just to fix this part here, but I don't like working on something and then sending it back to somebody and it going out and having a problem. That to me is actually not going above and beyond, and I just feel bad doing it. I can tell you right now the heat sink is clogged. You guys are going to see that a lot. Like I said, that is the #1 killer of every machine. So I'm going to go ahead and I have to take this entire board out now just to get down to this part right here, get it taken out, get it cleaned out. And I'm going to go ahead and tell by the look of it, I'm going to go ahead and give you out of 1 and 10, 10 being the worst, 1 being in decent condition, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now this is at a 9. We'll see if I'm right. Okay, got the hot glue gun. We're going to let that sucker warm up. Alright, as she warms up, I'm going to go ahead and get this board out. And that is not a Toshiba connector. Yeah, I've got different connectors on these. So what I'm actually going to do is just get the end off, solder onto this one. Cute rat, though.
There was a white rat, 2 white rats with red eyes.
Okay.
Reminded me of the
called an albino, buddy. White, red eyes, albino. Best possible method. You know what? A little bit different. Yeah, we'll do that. Pick up some razor blades. Hot. Okay. albino. You already know. I got 6 hours to get this done, so I'm not going to be eating in there. And she can deal with that if she don't like it. Yes, unfortunately, I never really learned a good lesson of stop and eat. I usually eat while I'm working. Don't like to turn any business away because I do it too dang cheap, so I can't afford to really turn any of it away. So I eat and work at the same time, so you're probably going to be catching that here in a minute. Okay, now we're going to tin these ends. If y'all aren't familiar with what that process is, y'all can check out my other videos. They are on there. Alright, those are tinned. Go ahead and make the join on these. Here we go. It's a solid joint. That's going to be real solid. We'll go ahead and electrical tape that because it's kind of difficult to go in between them. So I'm going to do it while I've got one of them done, so we don't get a bad connection. The customer would not be happy with that. We'll go ahead and clean this one off real good. What's up, Sissy Bear? Are you bringing my food out to me, or is that your food? Thank you, babe. Go eat, girl. Go eat. I know you are. Went and clean it off. Got the flux off there that I put on there because it doesn't. It kind of ruins the adhesiveness of tape. So yeah. And yes, I'm positive that's probably not a word, but hey, I used it. Okay. There you see the metal up front that is actually allowed to be showing. That's a part of the actual connector, so of the original wire. Go ahead and do the ground now. Alright. And now, we'll go ahead and tape that sucker up. There's the new one. Good and clean. Good and solid. Should connect right in there. We'll go ahead and pull the motherboard out and get it cleaned off while that hot glue gun heats up. Which I'm sure it's probably good and warm right now, but still. We have procedures. Soldering iron off. I don't reckon I've ever seen Toshiba do that. That is quite a pain in the rear end. Let's see if I can lift that board in reverse. Now, Toshiba likes to be a pain in the butt sometimes, but now they've got this whole bracket resting on top of the board. Well, this is the direction I need to lift it, so now I've got to find a way to get all that off there. It looks like I got pot clips up here, screws down here. That's just more I've got to take off. Well, like I said, got to, so we're going to go ahead and do it. But usually, it's just two little pieces of metal. If I had it my way, I'd just cut them off and never have to worry about it, but we're not going to go that route. What is that? It's a broken plastic. That wasn't so bad, but there we go. It's off now. Never good. Pretty quick slide out though. I'm gonna go ahead and move this board off the side and put that DC jack in. Such. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and you tell somebody's been in here before, they tried to fix it themselves. Get that taken care of though. Make it sturdy. We'll never have that problem again. All right, here we go. Oh, that bad boy ain't going nowhere if this is done. All right, now let's get to the other part. Get this out of my way. All right. Let's see if a 9 out of 10 was correct. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a 9, but I'll give it a 7. Y'all can see that. That end is supposed to look like that end. You're supposed to be able to see through it as well. We can get it cleaned off. I'm going to go ahead and eat a little bit while my food is still a little bit warm. Thermal compound was plenty well dried out. It's supposed to be like a paste. It's supposed to have a set amount of liquid in it. This was pretty darn dry. So it darn sure needed to be done. And he's got a bent pin, or a bent, you can see the bend in it right about there. I'm going to fix those. But now, if you look, we can actually see through it. So, that's the way it's supposed to be. All cleaned up. We fixed these bends. Looks like maybe something was stuck off in there trying to get the heat to come out a little bit better, but not the best decision. But hey, like I said, everybody does what they gotta do. Alright. We're done the paste flux. Now we'll put it back on. Or not paste flux, but thermal compound, thermal paste. Alright. To there. Okay, time to put her back in. Did you get plenty to eat, Mama?
Yeah. Did you like it?
Well, yeah, it wasn't as saucy as it was last time, but it's still good.
Yeah, I had more meat and more rice than what I had last time.
You know, what kind of sauce do you put in that, anyways?
Tomato soup.
I was supposed to say next time add a little bit more.
Yeah, I only had 1 can this time though.
Shortage of.
Otherwise, I would have. I thought about putting some actual tomato sauce in it, but I wasn't completely sure how that would taste mixed with the tomato soup. So I decided against it.
Everybody else eat it pretty good.
Alicia and Nolan are.
What, our kids aren't?
No, they made themselves peanut butter and jellies. I said I didn't care as long as I wasn't the one that had to make them.
Okay. Peanut butter's still good for you.
They said, "Can we eat this?" I said, "If you make it yourself." I supervised them, but I didn't make them.
Okay.
I made one dinner. That's it. Michaela's still asleep.
Really? I'm tired.
Noah made himself puke.
Made himself?
Yep.
What's that mean?
Means he stuck his fingers down his throat and made himself puke.
Yeah. Kind of strange for a kid, huh? Whatever.
He was doing it because she had him on the high chair. He didn't want it and he wanted it out. She wouldn't let him out.
I am recording now, just so you know, so I don't want all your blanks on this.
I'm not. I'm letting you know why he did it.
Okay. I'm sure nobody knows why he did it. I'm sure he don't even have a clue. Probably just, oh wow, if I do this, I get this. What the heck? That was not, that was my top.
So his belly's already done. We're just putting it back together.
Well, I think technically if I'm putting it together, that doesn't count as already done, does it?
And then the actual repair's done.
Yeah, I've already cleaned out the heat sink, and now I've already gave him a new DC jack. I had to redo his old one. One right there. That's the old one. I'm sure it is. Alright. Got to modify his DC jack, and I welded it in there, or plastic hot glued it in there so it wouldn't have this problem again. Now I'm just going through the process of putting it all together. And I've got to do some stuff to the OS once I get in there. It's got some viruses running around.
That's right, he did say it was chocolate.
I want to see if he's on Windows Vista or if he's on Windows 7. If he's on Vista, I'm taking him to 7. Okay, looks like everything's there.
Does it say Vista on it?
I haven't checked yet. Wi-Fi is lined up. Okay. Business. Here we go.
Seems like you need oil in your screwdriver.
I've been stated in the video a few times. It's going WD-40 and I just ain't never got around to doing it. Sounds pathetic. Well, then just scream, "Stop using me! I can't help it."
Give me something to drink. It's yelling for something to drink.
Yeah.
It's like the Tin Man. Oil! Oil!
Well, and test to make sure we got power going to this thing. Make sure she's all good. New DC jack is snug.
Toshiba.
It's Toshiba. I know if I actually plugged it in, huh? We're done with that, so I can remove that. And we have power. No battery in it, so yep, okay. That's a good deal. We'll get putting her together the rest of the way.
Don't run to me. It's not my fault that you didn't let me out. Where's Mom? Right here.
Really, dude? Seriously. This is like a square room. If you can't see her, you got problems.
Oh, Alicia told me about this
I don't want to hear it if you're complaining. I'm recording right now. Okay.
house that was 7,000 square feet.
Okay, that's nice. Big house. Wanted to see the likes of that. Seems good to dream.
And she had to clean all of it. And there was this 8-year-old girl with her own room bigger than this garage. And I mean, it had tons of chandeliers and
Are you jealous or happy for her?
jealous.
Nah. At least you're honest.
Everybody, I'm getting a little bit.
Who wouldn't be jealous?
Somebody who was happy with what they got.
She wants to meet. She also needs help with her tail.
And I've never understood it, but things always seem to go back together faster than they come apart. But hey, that's the way things go sometimes.
Oh, was it in that trash bag?
What did I do with my other tweezers? Okay, you going back in? Okay. For this particular gentleman, I was going to upgrade the memory and not tell him about it. Just do it just to be nice because I actually have some memory for this machine. But judging by the look of it, he's already done that, so no use in me doing it. I'll do it for somebody else later on down the road. I wasn't going to charge him to do that either. That was just going to be for nice. Okay, and I'm not going to put the hard drive in just yet because I have to do some work on it. He's pretty positive. Well, I got to see what OS is on here. He's pretty well positive he has plenty of viruses, so. So it looks like a Windows Vista key, but it's all rubbed off. Let's see what he's got on here. Oh, that fan's blowing nice and cool now. All right. Good to show y'all. Y'all can see it coming on, and that is Windows 7. You can see what version he's got. One heck of a start time on this thing. I can almost agree with him right now that he's got a lot of viruses on there. What are you looking for, Bubba?
Helping the lizard form such a need to help with the belly.
You get that skin off me? Module center, single app data, local, visual B, and wrap that below, felt load. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video because all it's going to be pretty much software. You guys can't really see what I'm doing until I get my video set up to where I can actually record what I'm doing externally or what I'm doing on the machine by just a click of a button. So right now I'm going to go ahead and pause it. When the cleanup comes, I'll go ahead and start the video back up. Okay. Laptop's pretty much finished. We've got everything knocked out. I went ahead and did the OS. That took approximately, I'd say, about 2 hours to clean it all up. I think I found 113 infections on this machine. That's quite a bit, but it's all taken care of now, so they're all gone. I had to fix Internet Explorer. I downgraded from 10 to 9 because apparently it was messed up. So I went ahead and downgraded it and then reinstalled 9 just to be safe. And this had Norton 360 on it. I went ahead and removed Norton 360 because obviously 113, it's not doing its job. And it never really does. Norton's been downhill for a long time now. It's like name brand. You buy a Nike shoe. You're just buying a Nike shoe. It's nothing fancy. So fix that up. We went ahead and put Bitdefender on here. A lot better antivirus. I like it. It has a tendency to slow things down a little bit, but it is very productive when it comes to keeping viruses off your computer. So that's pretty much it. Now we're going to go ahead and do the cleanup on it. So I'll let you guys watch that. Let's see something here. I think it might be something else I can work on. That's the one we put the hard drive cover back on. One of those sides was sticking up, so I went ahead and hot glued that down. I had to hold it there for a second. Adjust this video a little bit more. Running out of room here. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and do the cleanup on it. Everybody knows how that works. I like to hear music while I do something. Let's see if I've got any on here. Take off my spray bottle. Take off my spray bottle.
Predictions on me, don't be scared, just breathe. And now you can try to describe what you see. Look at you, you're breathing in your life inside your life inside your life inside. Alright, that's it on that laptop. Good to go. Alright. So that one's all cleaned up. We are in business. So now we'll take that black back up there to the buddy who owns it, and he should be good to go. But that's pretty much it for, I believe this is video number 6 for the website. Alright, y'all have fun.